Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel for another English vocabulary lesson on the basis of legal terms. Before starting, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel for the upcoming videos of high quality and they are completely free. Okay, so let's get started. Legal terms in English. Okay, there are 10 legal terms that you should know in order to pass some English tests, and also they are used in context. Okay, the first one is acquit. Acquit means, let me see. Okay, it means to decide in a court of law that a defendant is not guilty of a crime. Declare somebody innocent. Okay. Exonerate is a good synonym for that. In common law jurisdictions, acquitting someone certifies that the accused is free from the charge of an offense as far as the criminal law is concerned. This is so even where the prosecution is simply abandoned by the prosecution. The finality of an acquittal, that is the noun form of acquit, is dependent on the jurisdiction. Jurisdiction refers to the territory or area or quarter in which some particular laws should be obeyed or enforced. The next word is adjourn. And adjourn means to postpone a formal meeting or trial to another time. Suspend judgment, defer. Within a week of the start of trial, counsel for the plaintiff, I will explain it later, brought an application to adjourn the trial based on the uncertain prognosis. Prognosis refers to judgment or evaluation of the plaintiff. The plaintiff alleged means supposed to be, okay, to have been suffering from chronic pain or lasting pain and headaches, which affected her ability to work. Counsel for the plaintiff sought an adjournment. Adjournment is the noun form of adjourn, so that in order to so that means with the intention of, in order to, the plaintiff could undergo a series of Botox injections in an effort to alleviate. Alleviate means to soothe the pain and to become something less intense, particularly something which is intolerable. Her headaches, symptoms with such treatment being recommended by the plaintiff's neurologist. The plaintiff would not be in a position to do this before the commencement of trial or start of trial. Okay, the next word is defendant. Defendant is the opposite of plaintiff, defendant. And it means a person in a court of law who is accused of having committed a crime. Okay. Committed a crime, the accused party. So, a defendant is a person accused of committing a crime in criminal prosecution, or a person against whom some type of civil relief is being sought in a civil case. District attorney. District attorney is a lawyer or prosecutor assigned by the U.S. government in a particular area or district. A lawyer who is elected or chosen by local government officials to represent the state government in criminal cases brought in a designated country or judicial district. A district attorney, DA for short, duties typically include reviewing police arrest reports, deciding whether to bring criminal charges against arrested people, or prosecuting criminal cases in court. The DA may also supervise other attorneys called Deputy District Attorney or Assistant District Attorney. In some states, a district attorney may be called a prosecuting attorney, a country attorney, or state's attorney. The next word is exonerate. Exonerate means actually to decide that somebody is not guilty of a crime, acquit, set free, exempt, free somebody from blame, absolve, vindicate, forgive, pardon, exculpate, exculpate. Exoneration occurs when the conviction for a crime is reversed, either through demonstration of innocence, a flaw in the conviction, or otherwise. Attempts to exonerate convicts are particularly controversial in death penalty cases, death penalty execution, or actually killing somebody, capital punishment also you could say, especially where new evidence is put forth after the execution has taken place. The transitive verb to exonerate can also mean to informally absolve one from blame. Absolve means forgive. The next word is felon. And felon means a person who is guilty of a crime, criminal, culprit, delinquent, outlaw, offender, murderer, etc. A felon is a person who has committed a felony following conviction of a felony in a court of law. A person may be described as a convicted felony. Law enforcement. And it means the process of making sure that the official laws are obeyed. Orderliness. Law enforcement is any system by which some members of society act in an organized manner to enforce the law by discovering, detecting, rehabilitating, or punishing people who violate the rules and norms governing the society, that society. Usually police officers are the agents of law enforcement. Litigate. It means to be involved in a lawsuit, be part of a lawsuit in a court of law, take proceedings, sue, contest. Okay. The conduct of a lawsuit is called litigation. The plaintiffs and defendants are called litigants, and the attorneys representing them are called litigators. The term litigation may also refer to a criminal procedure. Plaintiff. Plaintiff means someone who prosecutes another person in a court of law. Accuser, litigator, claimant, complainant, petitioner, litigant, appellant, okay, and the rest. You know, on LELB Society, you can access all of these synonyms and also antonyms. Okay, the plaintiff is the person bringing a lawsuit to court by filing a plea or request or motion. More frequently these days in civil law cases, a plaintiff is often called a claimant. That is, the plaintiff or claimant is the person bringing a claim against another person. And the last word is prosecute. And it means to officially accuse someone of a crime. Litigate, sue, put on trial, indict. Do not mistake it for persecute, which is very close to that in spelling, but quite different in meaning. And persecute means to bother and annoy. People involved in disputes, whether accidents and injuries, family-related issues, or financial disputes, often rush to judgment and decide to prosecute others. Disputes often can be solved through communication and compromise, while not every dispute involves the legal case of action. It's also important to keep in mind to remember that civil suits involve financial compensation, making up for something, which may or may not solve the underlying dispute. Okay, now we come to the end of this English vocabulary lesson on legal terms. And also you can access the content of this English lesson in the description area. I have left the link to this English lesson in the description area. Just click on that, you will see that. And thank you very much for your attention, and see you soon. Bye bye.